money, Bob. You won't believe
The
what I
fuck is this
found.
doing?
Personalized drinkware under
Oh, it's
$75 and custom
connected. Hold
points
on.
with free shipping.
I didn't even click connect there.
And Bob, for affordable holiday decor, social
Stupid
starts on Etsy.
thing.
Your personal finances start with you, but they support your entire home team. With Private, your money can be a force for good for the people, causes, and communities you're most thankful for. Private, where money means more.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Puppets on a string, pulling hard at my seams. Magnifying glass, trying to dissect my dreams. Videos dissected, but your vision ain't clean. Controlling ain't a title, it's the life of the mean. A loser in the shadows, jealousy in your veins. Spending hours on my name, trying to drown in my games. Scorn cause I climb while you stayed in the drain. I'm the best you can't touch, now who's feeling the pain? Puppets dance, but I cut those strings. Crows rage, but I wear that king's ring. Y'all yield to my will, I'm so real. Truth burns deep, that's the coldest deal. El Pasado lurking, raging raw with the spike. Dennis Perez typing mad, Swift Night 86 in the night. Throwing shade in my fire, trying to dim my light. But the truth blinds worse than your keyboard fight. Time wasted on me, clock ticking, y'all stuck. I'm stacking victories, you tripping on bad luck. You're the echo of failure, a ghost in the muck. While I'm building my kingdom, y'all can't construct. Puppet stands, but I cut those strings. Trolls rage, but I wear that king's ring. Y'all yield to my will, I'm so real. Truth burns deep, that's the coldest deal. Truth burns deep, that's the coldest deal.
All right, here we are. Swift 986 versus So Real 187's truth telling. uh, uh, I haven't done a reaction video like this in a while because I've been so busy. I mean, I haven't really been busy where I couldn't have done it actually, but I just started recently playing Warzone, and outside of playing it, I've been pretty busy. But when I did have time, I played Warzone, I, and I've been enjoying it. Um, so watching YouTube videos has been pushed back. Re- Finding ones to react to. If I'm watching them, I'm definitely not deciding ones I'm going to react to. And if I'm not watching them, I'm busy doing other things. I'm definitely not going to be able to react to them. But I finally seen this one. Watched a little bit of it. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's very little verses in here, and there's definitely no uh, dissecting and disproving anything I said it is anything other than the truth. But nevertheless, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. How about that? All right. Let's get right into it.
Good afternoon, YouTube. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all already know who it is. I just got done looking at one of So Real video that he just pulled. A video about me when I said just chilling tonight. One of my live streams I did like maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't even know. Alright. First and foremost, my channel is monetized. Let's go ahead and get that part of the way very much clearly. My channel is monetized. I monetized my channel years ago, and I used to get ads on my channel, except for around the time frame my back.
How can you say it's still monetized when you also use the word used to and the words except for? It's either monetized, point blank, period. If you use the words used to, if you use the words except for, then it's no longer monetized. I have given the perfect illustration. Just like the illustration about you arguing about the rights of me pulling your YouTube channel or pulling videos or reacting to your videos, I've given the perfect illustration of you painting coloring a picture on the sidewalk with chalk, and you're doing it out in public on a public street. Anybody has a right to take a picture of it, and then take their picture from their phone and edit it any way they want. It's no different. You're making videos. You're putting them on public where people can watch. And I gave him the perfect illustration about your channel no longer being monetized. You're working a job, you've been hired. Let's say a forklift driver. Back in the day, forklift drivers did not have to have a license to drive a forklift. But I guess they was having so many accidents, people getting injured. Companies that has forklift drivers needed to adopt an insurance on their employees. Insurance to insure their employees if they get injured driving the forklift or injure others driving the forklift. The insurance for the company would force the people to have a license to drive a forklift, a specific license. And so where you had a job before without a license driving a forklift, and now you require to have a license and you don't have it no more, and you refuse, or you're just not able to get that license, you're no longer employed. You will no longer receive a paycheck because you're not meeting the new created requirements. You are not meeting the requirements to be monetized. So you're no longer monetized. You're no longer employed. You're no longer a forklift driver. You're no longer employed at that company at all. Sure, you could show up in the parking lot. You might. Say hi to your past fellow co-workers. But you're not going to be receiving no paycheck. And again, I have stated this. You have pointed out your beliefs that when I got paid from YouTube, that I got paid $20. You might have been capable of being monetized in the past for your YouTube channel, but I don't really actually believe that you filled it out. I don't think you. I don't think you did your due diligence to get it in process where you would start receiving payments. Because if you did so, you would know I would not have got paid $20, because the minimum payment that YouTube would send you, you have to earn $100 or more. Anything under $100, they will not send you nothing. So $20 could not have been a thing. And I might be wrong about this, but as far as I know, I think that might have been that way for a pretty good while back. Might be wrong about that, but it is the way it is now. So, and you're not monetized. I don't know. I don't know why it's such a big deal to say. Why argue it? Unless you're literally taking it as it means. It substantiates your channel's worth. That your channel has no worth unless it is monetized. My channel is monetized, and it doesn't give me no money to have any kind of worth. But I guess where someone would think it means something important, I guess someone else could. But still, there's no doubt if there's no commercials playing in front of your videos, if there's no commercials playing in the middle at the end, if right there where you hit the like button and the dislike button and the share, and there's no money signal where you can receive donations, your channel is not monetized. It's not monetized.
In 2016, when I monetized my channel, YouTube actually changed their rules years ago.
Therefore, you no longer meet the requirements to continue to be monetized. They changed the rules, they changed the requirements, therefore you're no longer, which again, I don't believe you ever did the initial stuff you needed to do. I don't think you even linked your bank account to your YouTube channel. I don't think you filled out, what is it called? It's 3 letters for YouTube. I don't know.
They changed the rules to where you had to have 1,000 subscribers in order to get ads, shit like that. So still to this very day, my YouTube channel is still monetized. Let's go ahead and clear that part up right now.
No. That's
what's so real.
Anybody else listening to your what you just said would tell you, you're not monetized. You're literally saying you're bringing up exactly what makes your channel not monetized. I could understand if he didn't understand that. He didn't comprehend that shit. He didn't know that they changed the rules. But he's literally saying they changed the rules. So therefore, that's the reason why I'm not getting ads. But that's it. My channel's still monetized. It's just not having ads. That is the whole point. That is what you're getting paid from, is the ads. The ads. People watch your videos. They see the ads. It adds money that you earn, cents on the dollar. I don't know exactly how much money, but if there's no ads, there's no money. And if there's no money and no ads, there's no monetization.
Okay. Secondly, so real, just to let you know offhand, no, you are not stuck in my head. Not by far. The only few people who are stuck in my head is my family. Let's go ahead and get that part cleared up right now. Yeah, I watched that whole.
So far, the truth telling ain't too good. I'm telling the truth, and he's failing to hear himself, failing to hear the truth of the fact of this shit coming from my mouth and from his own mouth. It's either failing to understand the truth that's coming from my mouth and his own mouth, and understand the factor of the situation, or it's just complete denial and not want to accept it.
Live stream. Secondly, I'm not your bitch. I'm not your puppet. Gonna get the part established.
Absolutely, absolutely. You are my bitch. You are my puppet.
Another thing about it is the part in that live stream that you pulled when that the title of it was called "Just Chilling Tonight." When I say you pull, when you thought I said black, no, I wasn't saying black people. I was trying to say Call of Duty. I was trying to say Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops. I wasn't saying black people. It was a misspoke. Know what you're talking about first before you start speaking. All right, so
I have no. Maybe it's because I haven't watched. It's been a while since I watched the video of when he said that or what he's referring to. But as far as I'm, maybe it's because I haven't. It's been a while since I've seen it. I have no idea what he's referring to there.
We got that part established. So, anyways, and then you lied about another thing in your live stream just here recently. You lied again, of course. You lied when you said, "Come on." Even my old lady would tell you that you lied about that one. When you said pull the live stream along with the title that I went positive, and that was the score when I had 18-0. So yeah, you didn't say pull multiple live streams. You said pull the live stream where I went positive.
Oh my God!
That's why I said. Now I called you a liar. That's why I said you contradicted yourself. Let's get that part out of the way.
No, I'm not contradicting myself. It's like I said, I can draw a straight line. I can literally draw a straight line, and somehow your mind will make multiple forks in a road where I was drawing a straight line to a straight destination, and now. Oh my God, dude, no. Now he's trying to say, I said bring up multiple streams. No. That's what I was trying to avoid. I told you, I issued a challenge to you. A challenge I knew you would fail at. Because I didn't want to. Your whole situation was the fact that you thinking I'm focusing on your scores, which I am not focusing on your scores. I have not been highlighting your scores. I haven't been talking about your scores. I've been talking about the shit you say. You have been hanging on the fact, oh, you're not pulling my good scores. You're not pulling my good scores. Pull my good scores. I issued a challenge to you with a little bit of sarcasm. Mm, mm. Sarcasm. That I'm knowing that you were not going to be able to do so, I told you, go find one of your own streams where you went positive more times in that one stream than you did negative. Let's say the stream you played 10 games. 10 games. And 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, you went positive. And only 3 you went negative. For an instance, that would be a stream you would point out. Send me the link. Tell me the name with the name of the title of the stream. And I will highlight the scores on that stream. I will react to that stream and highlight the scores and talk about them. But I deliberately knew, full confidence that you wasn't going to do so, because you would draw to some sort of conclusion of reality that you was not going to find that stream that you went positive more times than negative. That's what I said. I know what I damn well said, because that was the gag I was hitting at. Because the main thing is, I'm not focusing on your bad ones. I'm not focusing on your bad ones, so why would I focus on your good ones? I'm focusing on the shit you say. The shit you say.
Another thing you lied about. When you say that you're the reason why I got
Right now, see, the truths is so far I'm ahead. So far I'm ahead. I'm 2-0 in truth.
a lot of subscribers. That was another lie you told. Let's go ahead and get that part of step. Another thing you lied about. When you say that you're the reason why I got a lot of subscribers, that was another lie you told. Let's go ahead and get that part.
I never said the word a lot. I never said the word a lot. If you're going to say I didn't say something, you have to know exactly what I said. And the word a lot never came out of my mouth. I said I helped you gain more subscribers. I helped you gain more subscribers. Did I help you gain the majority of amount of subscribers you got? No. You had the majority of the amount of subscribers you have already had. You have already had. From 700 and something, you already had. But you would have not have reached as soon as you did. I can't say you would have never have reached it at all. You may have, but the simple facts that you definitely wouldn't have reached it as soon as you had if it wasn't for me doing so. Putting you out there, making more people aware that you exist. Oh Lord, have mercy. You go back and forth saying I didn't. You go within reaction stream with this issue being brought up. You say you didn't. I didn't help you gain none at all. Then you say I helped you gain a little. Then I back again. You say I didn't. You none came from me because of me. And then you say maybe some of my subscribers watched you react to my channel's content and came. You're back and forth on the issue. So I think that alone is also going to make me have another truth on my side.
Established, Mr. So Real. You are not the reason why I'm up to 800 subscribers. Not by far. Now,
I'm not the full reason. I'm not the full reason. But I am. I'm partially the reason. I'm partially the cause.
maybe when you started snatching my videos when I didn't know about it, because I didn't know you started snatching my videos until Little Birdie came back and told me that you were making fun of my live stream content about Call of Duty.
Yeah, that little birdie that claims that knew you beforehand, that's been subscribed to you for years and years and years and years, that has never made a comment on your channel, never have hit a like button on your video before, has never shared a link with your channel before. That and the first comment he did process of making a comment on your channel was until after I started making videos about you. And it wasn't to inform you of that. It was informing you that I refused him in a 1 versus 1.
So whoever your subscribers were, or whoever your subscribers are on your channel, they started coming to my channel. You didn't bring me no subscribers. I had subscribers ever since Black Ops 2 days by far. So I've been playing Call of Duty for a long time, homie. People started subscribing to me back in.
I've been playing Call of Duty a long time, homie. Longer than you. And have played more titles than you have. I'm more up. You're right now playing a title, the newest title that I haven't. And yet still I am more current, up to date with the newer titles than you are, even though I'm not playing the newest one now, because you have missed a lot more titles past Black Ops 4 than I have. I have played a lot more titles then you have Beyond Black Ops 4 that keeps me up to date, more up to date than it does for you. You're going to have to play Black Ops 6 without me playing it. You're going to have to play Black Ops 7 without me playing it. You're going to have to play Black Ops 8 without me playing it. And or any other title outside of Black Ops. I'm not including any other possible titles, and Black Ops 9. Once you hit Black Ops 9, then, and I haven't played none of the other titles, those titles or any others, then you can say you're currently up ahead of me.
2016. That's how long I've been a subscriber. I didn't know about you back then. So let's please get that part established as we speak. So you were not even heard of back then, back in 2016. So
I wasn't heard of. I wasn't heard of. I was maybe you. Maybe you.
Let's bring that little let's bring your little tic-tac ego down, sir. Let's bring that ego down a little bit. Well, not a little bit. Let's bring that down all the way. Let's see.
I got bad news for you. You're failing to do so. You're failing to do so.
Oh, buddy. I literally watched that whole live stream. It was boring, funny at the same time, and et cetera, et cetera.
I'm more current on Warzone than you. I have played all the up-to-date Warzones, the versions of updated Warzone. I am more current on those than you are.
That live stream was so funny, it made me laugh. I actually envy that little collection that he has in the background. He has a nice anime collection. What else? Then he tried to compare me to another person that he trolled, whatever the fuck he wants to put that. He claims that he always goes flawless on his games.
It must have been the stream where I brung up Dennis Perez. Yeah, it must have been the stream that I brung up Dennis Perez.
No, very much doubt that you go flawless. You showed 2 games, live stream that you played. No, you went 55-0, whatever. This and that third. Don't give a shit.
How many videos am I up on my flawless count now? I've been uploading one on every Saturday and every Sunday. I think I'm above 30. No, maybe 28. I'm either above 30 or just about to approach 30. I think I'm 28, 29. Yeah, I think I'm 29.
Ironically, at the end of the day, everybody plays different. Nobody don't necessarily have to play like you for you to like somebody. Nobody doesn't really have to play your speed, this and that, and the third, and and no. You make it sound like people have to play like you for you to like, for somebody to like you. No, it don't work like.
What the fuck is that? When have I ever said you have to play a certain way for someone to like you? What the fuck? You don't even have to be good for someone to like you. I wouldn't even, if I would never accuse that, if I wouldn't say that, why would I think if I literally wouldn't think there's a requirement to be good for someone to like you, so why would I think there's a requirement of a way to play, a certain way to play for someone to like you. It makes no sense. I literally said when I started reacting to your videos that I like you. That I like watching your shit. Wouldn't that kind of argue against what you're accusing me of now? Because I point blank period told you that I liked you. I like watching your shit. I find it humorous, the shit you say. Again, you're pointing at. I've been trying to tell you, it's not your score. I've not been pointing at your bad score or your good score. It's the shit you say. It's just the same way with. It's the exact same way. I don't care if you're good or not. I don't. You could be good, but still say this crazy shit you say, and these people, and get in conflicts with them, and try to talk mad shit, and I'll laugh about it, and so I have never said you had to play a certain way. Now I say you suck, yeah, you suck. But that's some of the factor, the reason why it's humorous, that the things you say. You're talking mad shit. You're talking some mad ass shit. Mad ass shit, and you're at the bottom. You're at the bottom of the board. And I just look for that person to say, oh, he's going to bring it up. He said, dude, you're talking mad shit. You're at the bottom. And they do so. You're at the bottom. Oh, where were you at? It doesn't matter where I'm at.
Yeah, dude. That's like saying that's like you trying to tell somebody they have to cook the way you cook in order for you to eat their food. No. Just because somebody don't play the game like you don't mean that they're not better than you. Dead.
It's a first person shooter. It's a first person shooter. There are different styles, there's different ways to engage an enemy and attack an enemy and shit like that. Yeah, there's different ways, but scores are scores. Points are there's no shade of gray in between a positive and a negative. There's nothing. It's either positive or it's negative. You act like there's something in between there you can grasp onto. There isn't. It's either you did good or you did bad. There's no in between. Well, I guess there's an okay, but I mean, yeah, no, there's no okay. It's positive. There's just a level. There's different levels of good, but if you're negative, that's just bad. That's just bad.
I've seen a lot of YouTube players. Well, excuse me. I've seen a lot of Call of Duty players, and they've actually dropped nuclears on Call of Duty. Clearly, yeah. I've never dropped a nuclear, but the fuck. I've had plenty.
Then why bring up nuclears? Why bring up nuclears? A person that would bring up nuclears would be someone that's arguing his facts that he's good, and here's an illustration that I'm good. I've gotten nuclears. I've gotten a nuclear before. And that's the reason why he would bring it up. Why are you bringing up nuclears when you haven't? Unless you are saying, insinuating, or you're asking if I've gotten nuclears. Yes, I've gotten nuclears. Have I done it on live stream? No. Have I done it on video? No. Is there overwhelming evidence that I got the skill to get a nuclear? Yes. The fact that you bring up that I went 57-1. Have I got a 40-0? Have I got a 20-0? Have I got a 30-0 in multiple Call of Duties? Yes, I've gotten a 30-0 in Black Ops 1. I've gotten a 30-0 in Black Ops 2. I've gotten a 30-0 in Black Ops 3. I've gotten a 30-0 and over. All of them, all those titles, I've gotten a 30-0 and over. It's just the times that I got a nuclear, there was no capture card in my console. The times that I've got a nuclear, there was no live streaming from that console. Again, and I don't need to go. I don't need to say or go any further to prove it. So, and I don't really, let's say this, even of course, if you got the skill to go 30-0, that is good. That is good. But like I told you, nuclears don't happen like you when you got that 18-0. You thought you were close, or whatever kills you got and you went flawless. You thought you were close to getting that nuclear. No, you was not going to get that nuclear. And how do I know so? Because most of your kills was earned by the helicopter. Most of your kills was earned by the helicopter. Those kills don't count. Those kills don't count. The only kills that count are from your gun, your primary and your secondary, and I think your equipment, your lethals count. I'm not sure on that. I'm not positive on that, but I'm leaning on more likely it is the case. So you are not going to get the nuclear. And
a positive game plays, some that you always miss, and you don't really pay no damn attention, apparently. I've had gameplays where I've been on top, which you always miss. Not that I give a shit if you do miss or whether you see it. I've had gameplay where I've been in first place, second place, third place, but apparently you don't pay no goddamn attention. Not that I expect you to.
You don't expect me to. You don't expect me to, but this whole time you've been complaining that I don't do so. You're part of your truth telling, part of the second thing that you brung up that I lied about was the fact that you're arguing what I said about the challenge I issued you for me to do so, to point out your good scores. To point out your good scores, I needed you to point out one stream where you went positive more than you did negative. And I did so because I knew you wasn't going to be able to do so. And you're not, and you one of your truth telling facts, you say it was a complete lie, was the fact that I'm not still haven't showed any positive scores. But you're now saying I don't. You don't need me to. Let's listen to it again.
Or whether you see it. I've had gameplay where I've been in first place, second place, third place, but apparently you don't pay no goddamn attention. Not that I expect you to.
Oh my God. So again, there's another truth. There's another truth on me, and you can't come. Oh. What in the hell?
Let's see. I've had gameplays where I've had kills before I even died a few times.
What? A few times he's gotten kills before he's a few times died a few times. He's a few games. He literally he's pointing this out. And he don't get it that's a bad. You literally have to bring out that a few. That means you're pointing at it being a small number. A small number, you get kills before you die. That's not good.
Oh, let's see. Jesus Christ, there's so much to say. Lord have mercy. It's bad when I gotta teach a grown man about how the hell I play a game and what my score has been and all types of shit. Like,
it's bad that you. It's bad that you don't get it. I don't care. I don't care. I never cared. I never cared. It's all about the shit. The reaction. The shit. It was supposed to. The original idea was me to react to the shit you say, reacting to what happens to you in the game. The original idea, secondary, was the reaction of other people overhearing the reaction you're having over what's happening to you in the game. And then the third reaction was you reacting to them, reacting to you, reacting, and getting into an argument about it. And you further making the scene more, the situation more absurd, and hit. That was the whole thing. That was the whole thing.
It's pathetic. It's fuck. Yeah, but like I said,
what it's turned into now is me. What it's turned now into, instead of me reacting to you, reacting to the game, and people reacting to what you're saying, and you reacting to what they're saying to you because of what you said, and then the argument is now. The argument is what what I'm reacting to. You react to it. You misunderstand it, and I'm reacting to your misunderstanding and your lack of comprehension. That's what my content has turned into, of pulling your videos. Me reacting to you, to you reacting to me. Oh, that's what it's turned into. That's what it's turned into.
you don't know how to play. Like, you don't know.
What?
Like, somebody, like, you're it's pathetic. It's fuck. Yeah, but like I said, so real, you don't know how to play. Like you don't.
I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play. What do you mean? Do you mean I don't know how to play Call of Duty? You're telling me I don't know how to, are you maybe let me listen to it one more time.
What my score has been and all types of shit. Like it's pathetic. It's fuck. Yeah, but like I said, so real, you don't know how to play. Like you don't know. Like somebody, like you're stating that I have never went flawless on a game to like what? Cause you claim that you go flawless every game. No, you don't.
Oh my God. I know how to play. I, oh God. Oh. I evidently I know. Oh God, it is crazy as shit. Oh. I don't know how to play. Yeah. I don't claim to go flawless every game. But the other scores is just damn well close enough. I literally titled my playlist. I got every Call of Duty I've played, I got a list. And I the Black Ops 3, the Black Ops 4, I got a playlist. Do you know what a playlist is? There's playlists. And I titled the playlist Double Digit Ratios. That means every score in the game every video in the game is a double digit ratio. And I die under 5 times. I die under 5 times. If it ain't flawless, I die under 5 times. At most, I die 3 times. At most. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Go flawless every game. Clearly, you don't.
No, clearly, I just barely don't. No, it's not clearly that I don't go flawless. It's clearly that I barely don't go flawless every day. Because it'd be different if I, didn't come close majority of the time. But I do. I come close majority of the time. I like that Dennis Perez you said I compare it to. He recognized, at least he recognized how good I was at not dying. He said he literally said, and I could pull up the video right now. He literally admits that that's where I am better at than him. He said, he admits, you are better at me at not dying. But what he failed to grasp is that's the better player. That's the better player. It'd be different if I was going through the fucking game and got only 1 or 2 kills and not die. But no, if it would be different if he could say, I wasn't getting good kills. But he couldn't say that I wasn't getting no kills. He couldn't say I wasn't getting good kills. I was getting great kills. And not dying. So that is the better player. The better player is the person that gets kills and doesn't die. The more kills you get and the less deaths you get, the better player you are. So he was literally in that moment saying I was the better player. He just could not face the facts and just come out with it.
You claim you're gonna be in my head permanently. No, my kids are in my head permanently. My mother is in my head permanently. My father is in my head. My family is in my head permanently, Mr. So Real. So please quit with the whole oh Swift now I'm gonna be in your head permanently. No, not by far, dude. So quit with the whole conceited little gesture thing. No. You want me to be stuck in your head because that's what you feel like you want people to like.
If I wasn't stuck in your head, you wouldn't care about me showing the bad scores. If you didn't care, you wouldn't care about me showing the bad scores. You wouldn't care for me to show the good scores. You wouldn't care if I pulled one of your dance videos where you're popping the, what did you say? Pop a gig or whatever the hell you said, pop the move, got jiggy with it or whatever. And if you didn't care, you sure as hell wouldn't be hiding it. If you had a good score, you would literally be bringing up, I'm going to leave it up here so he can see it. You wouldn't be literally saying that. You wouldn't literally be bringing it up if you didn't care. You would. You was literally saying, hey, I'm going to leave it positive so he can see it. If it's positive, I'm going to leave it up so he can see it. But if it's negative, I'm going to quickly take the scoreboard down. You wouldn't be doing that. You wouldn't recall to do that. And if you didn't care.
I don't understand that. That is the most funniest thing I've ever heard a grown man say.
No. A grown man would realize his own shit is contradiction. In his contradiction from the past shit he has said, the past actions he has done and taken, and now claims that he don't care. He would see that contradiction. Only a child wouldn't see that kind of contradiction. A child from the ages of 5 to the age of fucking maybe 13. After 13, a kid beyond the ages of 13, he would start showing a concern or wouldn't have that naive of caring about it. Past tense.
You had El Presidor like that, and no, not this man right here, dude.
Oh, I got you fucked.
Not by far. You have a I guess you have a what do you call it? I guess you have a fake ego that's so high that you believe. So you want people to believe that you got control of people, but you don't. You don't even have control of your own life. Like, it's kind of sad, if you ask me.
I love the irony of it. Fake ego. I'm the one with a fake ego. He's the one with a fake ego. How could I not have reacted to this? I should have reacted to this sooner. But actually, it's actually better that I reacted to this now. because this person this that says he don't care, this he been reacting to my shit, reacting to him, and been, my God, he's gone so many different ways. I feel like I'm trying to follow him, and I'm being split apart trying to follow him, and portions of me is going one way following a portion of him, and because and another me is going that way. He says he don't care, and he's telling me I have a fake ego. He's telling me I have a fake ego, and he tells everybody else. He talks shit to everybody else. He's on, and I would think the person that's got the fake ego or would be the person that is talking the mad shit. It feels freely to talk the mad shit until he's challenged, and then and then he wants to throw up things to excuse it, to tell someone to overlook it. And nevertheless, don't forget, he's also the person that was in the past that says, "Oh, I love the drama. I love the drama. It's good for my YouTube channel." And it literally tells people when he's talking shit to him, I'm recording all this. I'm streaming all of this. But it's bad for me to to make it extra views, to put extra views on it. It's bad for me to stream what he puts up there and streams himself and tells them. He informs them that he's streaming it. But it's somehow bad for me to also put it out there more. He's okay to put it out there. He's okay to put it out there. But it's somehow bad for me to put it out there more. No, it's not bad for me to put it out there more. It's bad for me to react to it more and open his eyes that when I reacted to it, I'm showing it for what it is, and it's not a good light for him. It's not a positive reinforcement. That's what he don't like. That he doesn't like that. I'm making it aware. I'm making him aware to his not what he's putting out there is not a positive look.
There's a point in time on a Call of Duty game, I think I was playing Domination or Hardpoint or something like that, where I had 3 stealth choppers in the same game. 3 of them. Oh, but he didn't catch that.
God. Dude, have you ever heard someone go talk about positives, doing good in Call of Duty, and say, "Hey man, I did so good in Call of Duty last week. I got 3 UAVs, man. I got 3 fucking UAVs. I called out 3 UAVs, man. I helped out my team so much. I got 3 UAVs. I went negative as fuck. I got 23 and 40. But I called out 3 UAVs, man. Three moments I got 3 kills without dying. At separate moments through the gameplay. I got lucky. A chopper gunner is not much better than a UAV, man. Again, I have said this in the last stream. The first chopper you play Black Ops 6. You get that that first that first chopper gunner. I know that's the one you're talking about. It's the beginning. It's the pre-selected shit. If you playing Call of Duty and it's the kill streaks are pre-selected, it ain't worth bringing up. Think about it. If a UAV is 3 kills, how much more can it possibly be to get the chopper gunner? And it's the third pre-selected kill. God, my God.
Gameplay though. He didn't catch that one. Like right now, I got a stealth chopper already. Within like what, 3 minutes of a game? And I just caught it, and I went 23-9. So real. 23, but I'm guessing that he won't pull this game clip.
And how many times?
Just hurt him.
How many times have you said that? How about the truth telling? How many times you say, "Oh, he won't pull this one. He won't pull this one. He won't pull this one." I think more than 10 streams back, every one I reacted to, he's made that claim that I won't pull it. Because I remember it's been a while since I reacted, but it hasn't been a longer period of time. But I do believe it's becoming a recurring theme. He won't pull this one. He won't pull this one. He won't pull this
I might just heard his YouTube channel, but I went 23-9.
What?
But 23, but I'm guessing that he won't pull this game clip. Because it might just hurt him. I might just hurt his YouTube channel. But I went.
And he don't got an ego. He don't got an ego. Again, he don't got an ego. His ego is, he's telling me I have a false ego. But he's got an ego so much regarding himself. He's literally saying this score is so good. He's saying he did so good that I'm not going to show it because it's so good. It'd be pointless for me to show it because the narrative is wrong. I'm supposed to be pointing out negative scores. And he don't care. Again, also, he don't care. Again, a contradiction. He don't care, but yet he wants to believe I won't pull it because I only do negative scores. But yet, this score is also so good. If I did do so, it would not only destroy my narrative that he only does negative, that he only goes negative. It would destroy that narrative, but it'll also be so damaging for myself that, like, this score is so good that it puts all my scores to shame. He's literally trying to draw that kind of narrative of relevance for this score. Listen to him. Let's listen to it one more time.
23, but I'm guessing that he won't pull this game clip. Because it might just hurt him.
And now it hurt me personally to show this score. To show.
And I just caught it, and I went 23-9, so real. 23, but I'm guessing that he won't pull this game clip. Because it might just hurt him. I might just hurt his YouTube channel. But I went 23-9. But so real would be worried about the ratio, right? But
it's a fair ratio. It's a fair ratio. It's okay. It's a 2.56. It's an okay ratio. It's an okay ratio. It's an okay. considering it's Nuketown, considering what game type was it? What game type was it? I forget what game type was. I can't my contacts. I can't see. It's hard to see the right. But either way, regardless, it's a fair ratio. It's positive. I wouldn't. If you was on my team, I wouldn't have no complaints. If you was on my team, I wouldn't have no complaints. But it's nothing to brag about. It's nothing to brag about. It's definitely not going to hurt me. It's definitely not going to hurt me. It's not going to overshadow any scores that have gotten.
You don't consider that flawless. No, to him, that's not flawless.
See? He thinks. It's almost like he thinks there's a bubble. And he thinks he's in that bubble. Where, regardless of what the story is, it's good. He thinks he's literally trying to prove. Him even bringing up a flawless, like to him that's not flawless. Of course it ain't flawless. You died. What the hell? Oh. I'm getting so worked up. I accidentally turned my PlayStation on. I hit a button on my remote control of my TV. And I turned my PlayStation on. Now hold on, I have to go back into my stream. I watched my stream on my TV. The stream I'm doing on my TV, because I know that the stream is still going. I hate it. Those past times when I stream. Remember those times I was streaming and the stream ended and I was still thinking I was still live and I wasn't. I'm not having those situations no more. So if my TV ends, the stream seems to end on my TV. If my stream ends for some reason, but it doesn't show it here, I'm going to know something's up.
That's how his ego works.
No, it seems like it's your ego. No, it's your ego. It's not my ego. I don't care what scores you get. I've been trying to tell you this. I don't care about your negative. I don't care about your positive. And you're the one that decided to say you don't care, but here you are. Here you just moments ago. Here you are moments ago. You say you don't care. You don't care, but here you are. Continuing the argument. Continue putting up an example, an illustration that you do care. And especially, it seems you're putting up a great, even more greater example. You care what I think. It matters to you, putting up an example of that. It matters to you what I think.
I just got done watching his live stream, and to him, oh, that's no good. Oh, that's no good. 23-9, that's not good.
No, when did you say that? When did you say? When did I? Yes, now I say that score is no good, but that's me reacting to you just like you are right now. I'm only started bringing up the scores to show you that I don't bring up the scores. I've only started doing so, and I've only done it a couple times. And I only did so just to show you, hey, look, you see your score up here? Did you hear me say anything about it? No. Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude, I'm like, he considers me like Steve Urkel, non-matured, clumsy. I'm a klutz. You know, I'm slow.
When have I ever called him a Steve Urkel? When have I?
I ain't got the skills. I suck at Call of Duty. This is my first game on, first live stream of the day. You know, I just hit 23 now. Oh, wow. Swift, you're not good enough. 23 now. Oh, Swift, I done did 23 for 1. Yeah, okay. Wow, dude. I mean, a person don't hit your scores, they're not good enough in your eyes.
I don't care what's going on. Oh my God. I don't care even if I don't hit my scores. I don't even care if I don't hit my scores. The only reason why I boast about my scores is these fucking puppets. These fucking puppets. They can be in here talking shit about my scores right now, and I have no clue if they are. But I know that it does. I know it gets to them. I know that they're stupid. They'll argue. They are this stupid that they'll argue the fact that your scores are better than mine. They'll say your scores are better than mine, and then they'll argue the fact that their scores and completely contradicting themselves. That they will argue that they have got scores better than mine, not realizing that they're saying their scores is also better than yours. But yet, if yours is better than mine, how can theirs be better than mine? And yet theirs is not. Oh my God, this is how stupid. They will argue facts for you and benefit of you, saying things are good. And that goes for your butt buddy too, especially. That he will argue that he's done shit and say and put it as a standard as being a positive for him and in relation of being better than me. Never mind that he has made that any kind of past things he has said to you that yours is better than mine, and yet the numbers he says he'll argue the dude is my puppet. He's my bitch, just like you are now. All of my puppets are my bitches. You just let the face of facts. You are now. You care. You care, and it's done been made well abundant that you care even more so what I think.
You're the best though, but you won't jump your happy ass on the game with me.
Just like in the past, these puppets, they claim they don't care. They don't claim they don't care. They don't claim they don't care. But they do. They do. And I've made several examples here. I'll give an example. They claim they don't care, but they're all in my comment section. They're all in my comment section. And they're dancing. They're contradicting themselves. They're proving they have no foundation. They have no structure. Just like that song I made, my recent song. Their vision ain't clean. Their vision is tainted. It's tainted by jealousy, scorn, and envy. And their word, what they say, the way things are going to be, is not going to be the facts and truth. And they'll cry that I don't react to them. They have made comments crying that I don't react to them. They go back and forth in their head. Oh, he reads the comments. He don't read the comments. It's back and forth, just like you are here. It's back and forth. It's back and forth to them. It's back and forth. Just like you are. It don't care. It does care. You're saying shit. Your actions. It's proving you do. But you're saying you don't care. Them. It's back and forth to them. They are fucked. Their whole... I have fucked their life. They're not... They're not... The knowledge that they... Once they became aware of me, their life has been permanently fucked because I have exposed them for what they lack. I have permanently fucked their life because I have exposed them for what they lack, and that's a fucking life. Point blank. Period.
And what? Let me play against you and let you, and so I can see how good you really are. Yeah, he can bring up a whole live stream from odd years ago. But I mean, damn, you won't do that though.
Do what?
It's easy to play against you and let you, and so I can see how good you guys. Still, you're the best though, but you won't jump your happy ass on the game with me and what? Let me play against you and let you, and so I can see how good you really are. Yeah, he can bring up a whole live stream.
But you don't care. You don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care, so I don't care to do a play you of 1 versus 1. Just like I didn't care to play Dennis Perez in a 1 versus 1. And he expected me to spend money to do so. He expected me to buy a $500 video game console that I had at one time and got rid of because it was a piece of shit. And I bought a PlayStation. He wanted me to buy an Xbox. He was so obsessed with me. He actually expected me to spend money to satisfy his needs. He expected me to spend over $500 to make him happy. That right there should tell you alone that's how good I am. That's an illustration on how good I am. That I have people wanting to play me. Wanting so much that their own stupidity to think that they can play me and to challenge me. When anybody would know if they're good enough. All they have to do is see what I do, the scores I get, and see their own. They already got over half the knowledge that they need attained. They already know what they're capable of. They should already know that. So all they should do is gain the other knowledge, the other half of the knowledge. See what I do. Watch what I'm capable of. And know that they would not win. And I've said this before. I've even told Dennis Perez, you can either say that you're better than me in a 1 versus 1. I don't care. You can say you're better than me in a 1 versus 1. 1 versus 1 isn't substantial to me. The game, period, isn't substantial to me. Being good at the game as I am isn't substantial to me. It is for these puppets. Again, that's why they're fucked. Me being as good as I am is one of the things that's mind fucked them. This made them as back as forth as you are with you're not going to run into the same issues in a 1 versus 1 as you do in team deathmatch. We play, just like I told Dennis Perez, we play in a 1 versus 1. Let's say you win. You get 3 kills more than I do, and you win. You skeet by on that win. And I say, okay, you beat me. And I even say, you're better than me. What's going to happen? He goes back and plays team deathmatch. I go back and play team deathmatch. I go back and getting 50 fucking kills and only dying at most 3 times. Getting flawless gameplays without camping. And you know what he's going to do? Oh yeah, while I'm not camping and I'm getting all those kills, I'm having fun. I'm not sweating it. I'm enjoying myself. He's gonna go back at team deathmatch, and he's gonna be sweating. He's going to have me in his head. He's going to be trying to earn his scores to match up to mine. He's going to be camping his ass off, hiding behind claymores, putting a sentry gun in front of him. He would. He wouldn't even go for higher kill streaks. He wouldn't follow behind. He followed behind me on ratios. He followed behind me trying to compete me with flawless gameplays. But he would not follow behind me on kill streaks. Why would he not try to match kill streaks with me? All because he needed kill streaks. He needed certain kill streaks to help him keep alive. So he had to have his sentry gun. He had to have certain kill streaks. Because he also too, he couldn't fail at one more thing. He was already failing at so many things. So he couldn't make an attempt at getting the same kill streaks as I would get. So he couldn't also. That was one of the biggest things. He couldn't fail at one more factor. So he chose to overlook it.
Odd years ago. But, I mean, damn. You won't do that, though. It's easy to bring up a stream that you did years ago versus what you're doing now on a Call of Duty game.
You bring up shit. What you used to do. You're still bringing up that flawless gameplay. And there, one of these. If I would have been me, if I was somehow was to take that gameplay and edit my name over yours where you didn't see yours, and upload that gameplay if you get in that flawless gameplay and put my name on it and claim it to be mine, my puppets will be like, oh, no. See, you're camping. You're hiding. You're literally hiding in the back of that spawn so you don't die. You're not maneuvering, going to one spot and shooting, and then go to another spot shooting so you don't be predictable. You're literally going back in that spawn, in that garden, getting behind the damn fence, and not only just standing there, but sometimes you at moments you are laying down. And they will hold it against me. And I would say, if I did so, yes. I would even hold it against myself if I did such an action.
Okay, so he mentioned that, Sorrel mentioned that he played Resident Evil games. Okay, you play them on the VR headset, whatever. But have you streamed them recently? No, you haven't. Only get...
Oh, my God. What does it matter? Is there a game that you haven't played recently? What does it matter? The only reason why I entertained the notion that you brung up Resident Evil, there was no point of you bringing up Resident Evil. The only reason why The only reason why I entertained the notion of entertaining you bringing up Resident Evil was to make a solid point. Just like you're saying in this stream right now, you're saying I only went flawless once, twice, once or twice, or 3 times. No, no. That's the fact right there. That is a factor right there. You don't facts check yourself. You don't facts check yourself. You, I don't just like they do. That dude, you got an argument I reacted to or brung up. You was calling him a liar. That he didn't beat the campaign. When any average player can play the campaign and beat it within 8 hours, as long as that game has been out. And you got told when the game was brung out, and you was proven wrong. You even counted on your own fingers and proved yourself being incorrect on how long the game has been out. And the goddamn game was bought for you. Oh, Lord have mercy. The only reason why I brung up and told you I played Resident Evil, it was to show you you're not facts checking. You're not facts checking other people when you get a trash talk. And that right there is an ego. That is an evidence of an ego. Only a person with an ego will claim someone hasn't done something, will insinuate someone hasn't done something in defense of himself because he hasn't done it yet. It'd be one thing if you have beat the campaign yourself, but the whole point of arguing that he hasn't is the fact that you hasn't, because you literally brung up that you haven't. You argued. You literally basically said to him, you basically said, I haven't beat the campaign, so there's no way you have beat it. That is an ego. When you insinuate someone hasn't done something because you haven't done it, so it couldn't possibly been done by anybody because you haven't done it, that is an ego. And a person that has an ego, that kind of ego would argue such a thing, over 99% of the time never facts check it because they just want to believe it. They don't want the truth.
He streamed recently with a game called Warhammer, and he got fucked up in that game. I saw that one. That game he got fucked up in. Oh, buddy.
Oh, God. So you can realize that I went negative or got fucked up in a match on Warhammer. But you can't realize a 26 or 23-9 isn't a flawless gameplay on Call of Duty.
And watching his live stream, he was wondering why I kept saying he didn't pull up none of my dance videos. Okay, one, yes, I have random conversations. I have ADHD. He probably thinking to himself, like, what does ADHD got to do with you having random conversations? Or what does ADHD got to do with you saying, pull up my dance video? People with
Oh, man, I gotta go. Hour and a half. I'll make a part 2 of this, whatever. I paused it a lot more than I thought I did, but very entertaining. Oh my God. Bottom line, Swift, you're a puppet. You're my bitch. No different from these other individuals that's in my comment section. And just like them, you also, what I say, what I do, what I believe, you very much care about. And that's the bottom line. And that's point blank period, just as you would say. Continue to yield to my